This is your captain. Please set your chair in the upright position and fasten your seatbelts as takeoff is imminent. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Solara, home of the YouTube algorithm. At this time, please proceed to the communications deck for debriefing.
Hello, how are you today? My name is Liz, and I will be your guide today. Before we start, I'd like to take a moment and thank you so much for joining the community. We look forward to hearing about you and your YouTube journey. Now, let's not waste any more time and get started as we know how valuable your time is. Let's start in the upper right-hand corner. Going all the way to the right, you will find your profile avatar, which will take you to where you can access your profile, personal settings, and saved posts and drafts. Then, sitting directly to the left, you will find your notifications that will alert you to any new activity in the community. As you can see, I currently have 5 new notifications waiting for me. And finally, you have your direct message alerts, which lets you know when someone has sent you a message. It seems I have one from my boss. I will deal with that later. For now, let's continue on with the tour. Now, if we move all the way to the left, you will see all the different sections of the community. Let's start from the top, where we have the global feed. The global feed is the timeline of all the activity that occurs in all the sections of the community that you belong to. The timeline is located here in the middle of the page. It defaults to being sorted by the newest activity. However, you can change it to sort by latest activity, oldest activity, and lastly popular. In addition, the feed defaults to being shown in the larger view. You can change it to the list view by clicking this little bullet list icon. Most people prefer the larger view. However, changing to the list view might be ideal for quicker scrolling. It just depends on what you prefer. Moving on, the Discovery feed and Events feed are directly under the Global feed. The Discovery tab contains quick access to featured posts, popular spaces, and trending posts that can be found throughout the community. And the last tab is the Events section tab. Here you will find announcements to any planned community events, such as organized live streams or special events. Now let's move on and jump into the heart of the community. The next section of the community is the Home section. In this section, you will find helpful articles, news, and polls. You can like and comment on these posts, which we strongly encourage you do. Remember, there is no such thing as a stupid question. You will also find a general chat located here. This is a popular feature, and we suggest you take advantage of it. There have been some amazing discussions that have taken place here. It is one of my favorite features about this community. So don't be shy and be sure to be part of the conversation. As we all know, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Rounding out the Home section is a featured post section, member list, and highlighted hashtags to help you find anything you're looking for. Now let's move on to the sections where you can make your own posts. The first section where you can post is the Share Your Latest Video section. Here you can post your latest video for people to watch and comment on. We only ask that you follow some simple rules. The first is only to share 1 video per week, and 2, before posting your video, you must take time to watch 1 video from another user to give them some honest feedback. Comments should be constructive and thoughtful. Simple comments like "nice video" will not count. Additionally, there can be no videos that promote a product or service, and no time are you allowed to post video links in the comments on other people's posts. And rounding the rules out is that rude, aggressive behavior towards other members will not be tolerated, and those asking for sub will be banned from this community. To post, you need to navigate to the middle of the feed located here. Just copy and paste your link and click the post button. Our next sections where you can post are infinitely more important. These are the member general questions and editing question sections. Here, in the general questions, you can ask anything from YouTube analytics, thumbnails, video titles, descriptions, and everything in between. There is also another open chat where you also can post questions for members to answer. Lastly, the last place you can post is the freshly created editing section. I started by asking what editing software you use to edit your videos. I use DaVinci Resolve, and it's what I recommend you use as well. So that is what I will select. There, that's all done. Now let's go to the final space of the community. The final space of the community is a list of members' channels that have opted to have their group here for their YouTube channels. To join a channel or request access to any of these channel groups, simply use the Request Access or Join button. I want to join Fuzzy Tutorials as Dave is really smart and is really cute. This concludes our onboarding process, and we thank you for joining us here in the YouTube creators community. At this time, please prepare for landing.